Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hope you all are having a wonderful Friday evening, and I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your weekend. Tonight we're going to be getting back into some Final Fantasy Dawntrail, so I hope we're all excited. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead, jump on in, and we'll go ahead and get started, as they say. Let me load up Final Fantasy first, of course. There's an update. Hopefully that won't take too long. Doesn't usually. Oh, perfect. We're update done. Switch us on over. Go ahead and pause our music for the Final Fantasy music. All right. Success of others. We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Guljaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean that they know something useful. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches. I can't fucking pronounce that. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'd have to take the long way around. The Kozama Uka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we'll call on the Moblins first, then let's head there right now. Afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Weewingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just be sure you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course, who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. It seems we have some free time on our hands, so let's make the most of it. Need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakuljaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing to Rupley, did I? He's the man in charge. What the fuck is that? And a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then. Ready? The markets of however the fuck you pronounce that are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Now accompanying. This is Auntie's Tacos, named for its owner there, the lovely Teasel. If you're after the best tacos in Tuliola, this place sits at the top. Say that, third promise, but you never eat old Baruch's Eva's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. My, the third promise. How may I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Rupley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes. It's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? Stand among Tyrol's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Scarlet, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. Brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have a reason to visit, sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Rupley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A Pleasure to meet you, Scarlet. Yo. You there. Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjin Tan? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it! Why are you here, then? That is to say... And he runs away. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. Wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Toloya, I worked as a goldsmith and the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ul'dah. That name, aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the day passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. Stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. But then you have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, Not to me, I'm Wukumant, third promise of Tuoya. Definitely pronouncing it wrong, but who cares? Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? On occasion. Can't measure your worth by the success of others. Wow, Al, but that's not something I would say, so on occasion. If even an ally handpicked with their promise can feel such doubt, then what hope is there for me? I must question why I bothered to become a goldsmith in the first place. Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for that. But in my course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft. Perhaps I would give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what truly is important. What is truly important? Oh, sorry, Scarlet. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fujin Tan is giving himself another chance. I'm running out of inventory space. When the fuck did I pick this stuff up? Oh, I must have picked this up for fashion. I know what to do with this. These I need to go back to the other place. Wow. I don't care about those. Hang on. Let's go offload some stuff real quick. After Castle, I need to offload 2 things for fashion here. Yes, and yes. Now we go to the Dome and Enclave. That in. So put that in. I'm gonna use these for fashion. No. Like 10. Shit. Wow, the watchtower's done. It is done. Should I be pleased with the new watchtower? I know I am. Negotiations are an essential part of any successful business. We are no exception. Oh my. Seeing it from afar is one thing, but to see it up close is quite another. What a welcome, and what a way to welcome visitors is truly a testament to the spirit of Doma. In time, it surely do become a symbol of the Enclave itself. Such elusive praise, I am at a loss for words. Makes a change, anyways. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it, Kazakakura. We still have plenty of work ahead of us. Watchtower not yet complete? You misunderstand me, I mean the next project. The project, your enthusiasm is most admirable. Of course, we are always happy to hear any suggestions regarding future developments. No rest for the wicked, eh? Shall look forward. Whatever this project is, we require donations of some description. Can we count on your support? I can't think of what it may be. A watchtower complete. The watchtower rising high above the enclave, the wheels are already in motion for the next project. Biodoma 4. To the fourth phase. Presence at 10,000 stalls. Oh no. It was done in a short time while we were away. And they work quickly, don't they? It's truly remarkable. I say, they learn from the best. Me. See, now that most of the construction of new buildings has been seen to, we can afford to divert our resources to improving the existing facilities. Materials we requested were merely mostly for carrying out repairs, but we had enough left over to spruce up. It's the least we could do to repay you for all the good you have done. Our contribution pales in comparison to all the backbreaking labor you do on behalf of the Enclave. Nonetheless, I'm gratefully accept your generosity. Taken care of, perhaps we can have a well-earned rest. Does that mean most of your tasks have been completed? For now, yes. Just a few odd jobs remaining. I think it's safe to say the reconstruction of the Enclave is fit. Good morning. Or like evening. Come to offer a proposal. Enclave should have a garden. Let's see, but where? Perfect location in mind. There's a pond behind the 10,000 stalls, and the surrounding area is filled with a variety of trees and shrubs. The area shows much promise, but we need a guiding hand for an experienced gardener, namely myself, for its fulfill its potential. Be careful to cultivate it. Plants a new pavilion. Tales of its beauty will spread throughout the land. Now, I realize, strictly speaking, a garden is far from essential for daily life, which is why I've waited for more urgent matters to be addressed before making my proposal. What say you? Will you grant me the opportunity to bring a measure of joy to citizenry? Certainly have no objective. In fact, I think it's a wonderful idea. So secure the necessary resources. However, this may require a few more donations. Marvelous. Billion, you say? Leave it to me. Smaller tasks. Have it your way. A few days without your instance of prattle would do me a word of good. I have much to explain. Oh, 15,000, huh? Great strives. We're just making a garden now. Thousand. Perfect. That's fine. I'm pretty sure. And Biodome of 5. Philanthropist. Pretty sure that we finish it off with the garden, if I remember correctly from reading stuff. Bound by faith, hope, and amity. 7th Dawn, Gold Heart. Okay, so how many slots does that open up for me now in my inventory? Look at that. So many slots now. Perfect. And now we go back. On to the next. Can't help but wonder, follow through. Let's see if he has actually gone to talk with Ropely. Make me walk all the way over there. Damn it. Fuck that. Take the fucking Aethernet shard. Let me tune with the Ethernet over here real quick. There we go. It's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry, I found my courage. I accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade if you'll have me. I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Soul is in need of skilled craftsmanship and skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes. Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had much of a moment of much needed self-reflection. Arrangements have been made. Come meet me at the entrance of the High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Good luck to you. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. Dun 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 dun. Bum, bum. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. What is that? It's Punity. She'll be pulling our boats upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First, alpacas, now, puntinis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. Should be thankful if we have an animal expert as our guide then. But it'd have to be my old nemesis, another boat. Well, I took you for someone who's up for a challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting so raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamuku rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. The vessels see little use in Tyrol now, with Tyrol now at peace, so is able to borrow one of the few which remain. Did it consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appears to be several on the water. Koana! Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does that mean you've earned two keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I have my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Bankrit, Ariange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I heard much about the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholars, who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen. Second promises specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundations. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Toro spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged in instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Ariange at time, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. I have one question before you leave. Muklamand are vying for the throne as Koana and Entourage. Does that mean you're resolved to defeat all of his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do in all our powers to win this contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and I expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Thought you were taking a boat. You ever forced to... If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. Better walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It is true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leaving the handling of Panity to me, should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front boat as possible. Then we shall remain on the deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Aaronville just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kryle and I will stand guard with Scarlet. I'll keep Aaronville company then. With my blade I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. If fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. I shall endeavor to provide aid where is necessary. I can do that as well. To cover most eventualities, secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Is this the dungeon? Let the hunt begin. Is this the dungeon? Woo, it's the dungeon! Alphino can go as a DPS. Wait, what? Since when can Alphino go as... What the fuck? What is Alphino's DPS class? What the fuck? Wait a minute. He's a sage, though. He can't be a DPS. I understand Wook Lamont, but, like, what the fuck is Alphino gonna do as a DPS, huh? Oh, hi, Avo. I'll have my healer on this. Hang on. So confused. What the fuck can Alphino do as a healer? Oh, I don't have my fucking... Okay, hang on. Just roll with it. What do you mean just roll with it? Insufficient armory speed. Bullshit, is it insufficient armory speed? Oh, okay, this makes sense now. Demancy stuff I need to get out of my inventory. Later on, spoilers. You telling me Alphino gets another fucking class change already? Brother just became a fucking sage. Where's my scholar book? Just want to see this. Wow, I don't have a lot of stuff. this, please. There we go. Okay. I will never use this. How dare you sweep me? Sage as the DPS seems so fucking weird. Sure, my adventure portrait shit. Okay, good. Man, I can't wait for fucking Trial to steal my limit breaks. Oh boy. All the limit breaks. Paintings first. There's a boat ahead of, like ours up ahead. Could it be Zoroja? We have company. I did not mean to hit Shortcast. Damn, 71 materia. Fuck, that's gotta hurt. Hammer. Hammer. Spin hammer. Yo, Alize, you having fun down there? What the fuck is this? Since when do fish decide to fucking get up on the fucking boat? Back in the water. Just pick them up and throw them back in the fucking water. I'm gonna fucking comment on their ass. About time you killed that thing. We're in for some rain. Oh no. Hey, you want to slow down? You have something for us. A gift? Who the fuck said you could just drop shit on us? What the fuck's wrong with you? Mug. Hammer. Meteor. Hammer. Meteor. No accident. Hey, you can't limit break. That's fucking rude. What a bitch. Man, just fucking limit break their boat. I ain't pushing in this dirty water. I'll just go fight this thing over here. Oh, it's not raining anymore. It's huge. Hammer! Okay, Kirby. Holy shit! Holy fuck! What the fuck? Ow! Drop a comment on your ass. Oh, it's one of these shits. Comet, Starry Muse. Comet. Not again! Ow! Ow! I am dodging. I just can't dodge fast enough, apparently. Falling debris is hard. Ow. Hammer! Not this shit again. Cryo? There we go. Striking, but I don't need striking. I'm not a melee DPS anymore. Move faster, losers. Ow. Up the ladder. What the fuck? Damn, bro, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Mimics. Okay, I see. Hammer! Up to the next ladder. Hammer. Invigorate your roots! What the fuck? Can't just invigorate roots. Comet. Satchel made out of vines and leaves. He does. Da, 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 da. Enhanced Pictomancy 3. Oh, what the fuck does that mean? Grants Rainbow Bridge upon consuming all stacks of Hyperphantasia. Stacks may be depleted. Okay. Rainbow Drip. Can't use yet. So I hit the other button first. It is because I hit the other button first. I'm dumb. Hammer! That's one ugly ass bug. You cannot stop us. What if I just do? Let's go. Sure, I have my paintings. It's so hot in my room. Where's my fan button? Come on, please. Oh, much better. Very ugly bug. Apex Predator, Apollyon. That's one ugly ass bug. Wild beast emerge. I didn't move out of that part fast enough. I'm dumb. Wasn't really paying attention.
You'll not escape this!
Ow! Ow. Get hit by that bullshit.
We
Starstorm!
mustn't hold back.
Ba 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 bum 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 ba dun da dun. Mine are better. Mine are better here too.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
They fixed it. Honestly, for like the first dungeon, that one honestly wasn't like terrible. That one was like a kind of like a pretty good first dungeon for the expansion. Traverse were dug by the Okoi in their search for the gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region. Appreciate the lesson knows why it's called. The fuck? Just knocked off my statues. Our river's journey is almost over for proof that you only need to look ahead. And she's getting boats, and she's getting seasick. Ah. Please let me off. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. Should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. Suggest we make use of it. That would be a most welcome respite. Do the strength for a short walk, Wuklamat. We can rest along the way. Oh, Clement. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Just because you're promised or claim it for the throne doesn't mean you can be seen to struggle. Or can't be seen to struggle. I can't fucking read, man. I... None of this but crap. It's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is skill. That second one! Eh. Why do I have to keep teaching this to people? You as well? Always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you are right. You have the right of it. I saved the world from destruction. I would know a thing or two. Alright, talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Alright, give me one moment, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
It's that same one from earlier. Can't measure your worth by the success of others. Why do you want the throne?
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
I think it's okay if you want to, I guess, but like,
I
don't
think I see what you're saying.
measure your worth
My
compared to
reasons
others.
for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making.
You are your own person.
I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp,
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings! Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Damn, they're just leaving people behind now. What the foot? Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. Don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better for myself and for my people. Good. Public settlement of Earthenshire is not too far from here, but we will be taking his hunting grounds for bandits. The stair is currently impassable. There'll be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zorojah and the Landsguard been doing? Seems up to me to restore order to the area. And off she goes. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Damn, not the bandits. Well, where are these bandits? Rather than a Flemish attack party this size. Just a little farther ahead on the opposite side. Let's remain vigilant. Oh, look, an aether current. Giant iguana. The iguana's chasing me, oh no. This is it, the village where where the lay of pots from the Joyo saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire, might similarities be a cultural inclination, I wonder. Settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. The Shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town. And Earthenshire, do I have the pleasure of happy greetings, the third promise in Ritine? I have no idea what the fuck he just said. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Lector, if you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. See, Lector, you speak. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. We have much more pressing way. Storm which our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the Potswarns were injured. There's no time for feats or metal tests. Sorry to hear that. After landing with the storm due to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmith contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot, like workshops where they practice their craft. Moblins provide these Potsworns with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisan could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. This is the best they can offer. I should have never left. See, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should all the Potsworns leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. Give me the chance to better learn more about your people and your village. If it brings us closer to the beginning of the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obliged to join. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. So, can you say that? Actually, wasn't sure if I could do this on my own. Well, I'll help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take all the help hand we can get. Two stories that once Potsworns have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand. You are the four. There are help hands in need of hand lending. Really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said. And there'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being invincible. Promise. There's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. I would not call myself an amazing mentor. Let's find this Rakor fella. Let me attune to the crystal. There's not more help hands. The pot package is broken. The pots are emptying. We are here to assist you. Come to aid? Accepts hand lending with joyous field smiles. We can offer the Potsworn their promise. Good living, we might save the day yet. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and end here for the night. I do have to work in the morning, but once I get home tomorrow, we'll pick back up, since I did start stream a bit late tonight. But I did want to at least try to get through, like, the first dungeon and whatnot, which we did. So I think we'll go ahead and end here for the night, and again, like I said, we'll pick back up, tomorrow evening once I get off of work. And as long as I have nothing else to do before I get home or whatnot. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this shorter stream-ish. I've only been going for about 2 hours, which I don't really like that we've only been going for about 2 hours. But I did, again, like I said, I did start pretty late. And I would keep going if I didn't have to work, but duty calls, all that fun stuff. But we will pick, like I said, we will pick back up tomorrow evening once I get off of work and get home and all of that. Besides that, again, if you want to keep up with everything that I do, go ahead and follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. Very active in both those areas. But other than that, I will hopefully catch you all again tomorrow. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you all again later. Bye-bye. Bye.